Welcome to this explainer video. Today, we're going to learn about conditionals, or what we often call if clauses. Before we start, here's what conditionals are in simple words. Conditionals are sentence patterns we use to talk about what happens if something else happens. They are super useful in daily conversations, storytelling, planning, expressing regrets, and imagining unreal situations. By the end of this video, you will understand the different types of conditionals, how they work, and how to use them correctly. Let's begin! A conditional sentence usually has two parts. First, the if clause. This part gives the condition. Example, if it rains. Second, the main clause. This part gives the result. Example, I will stay home. Together, they create a cause-effect relationship. There are four main types of conditionals, each showing a different level of possibility or reality. First, zero conditional. This type of conditional is used to talk about facts, general truths, or things that are always true. The structure is if plus present simple, present simple. We use it when the result always happens under the condition. Example, if you heat water to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. Whenever the condition happens, the result always follows. Second, first conditional. This conditional talks about real possibilities in the future. The structure is if plus present simple, will plus base verb. We use it when the situation is realistic or likely to happen. Example, if it rains tomorrow, we will cancel the trip. This is for things that can actually happen in the future. Third, second conditional. This conditional describes imaginary or unlikely situations in the present. The structure is if plus past simple, with plus base verb. Here, the condition is not real, it's just imagining. Example, if I had superpowers, I would fly to school. Use this when you talk about something that is not true right now. And the last one is third conditional. This conditional refers to past situations that didn't happen, often used to express regrets or hypothetical outcomes. The structure is if plus had plus past participle, would have plus past participle. Example, if I had set an alarm, I would have woken up earlier. This talks about the past, and the condition is already impossible to change. Zero conditional example. If you don't water plants, they die. Plants always need water. This is a general truth. First conditional example. If I finish my homework early, I'll watch a movie. This is a real plan that depends on the condition. Second conditional example. If he were taller, he would play basketball. He is not tall right now. Unreal present. Third conditional example. If we had left earlier, we would have caught the bus. The event is over. You missed the bus. It's regret. Now, let's check your understanding with a short quiz about common mistakes students often make. Try to guess the correct sentence. Let's begin with a common mistake. Which one is correct? A. If you come early, we will start the meeting. B. If you will come early, we will start the meeting. The correct answer is A. Why? Because we never use will in the if clause. The present simple is used after if because the if already expresses the idea of future possibility. This is one of the most common mistakes learners make. Let's try something a bit trickier. Second versus third conditional. Which one is correct? A. If I studied harder, I would have passed the test. B. If I had studied harder, I would have passed the test. The correct answer is B. Why? Because we use the third conditional to talk about unreal past situations. The structure is if plus had plus past participle, comma, would have plus past participle. Sentence A is wrong because studied is past simple, second conditional. Would have passed is third conditional. They don't match. Great! Now let's look at one more common mistake. Which one is correct? A. If he would study, he will pass the exam. B. If he studies, he will pass the exam. The correct answer is B. Why? Because in the first conditional, we use if plus present simple, comma, will plus base verb. We do not use would in the if clause for real future possibilities. Sentence A uses would incorrectly. To sum up, conditionals help us talk about facts, real possibilities, unreal or imaginary situations, regrets, and unreal past. It's important to remember the basic patterns because they change the meaning completely. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you understand conditionals more clearly.